Hi guys, so I am back with another video. I just wanted to make a video describing more about what's going on currently. Not only are we dealing with a cult, but we are also dealing with a conspiracy of people that are out to get us and make our lives harder and to place false allegations and charges on us. You gotta ask yourself who would be in charge to allow the cult to have access to tap our phones as well as bug our whole place. They have used their money, power, and influence and also offered sexual favors to an investigator to spy on me, to try to place false charges on me, and to invade my privacy as well. You know, this whole place is bugged out. I can't even go to the bathroom because I get nervous because the bathroom's bugged through a sensor through the outlet. The whole living room is bugged through all the electrical system. The whole place is bugged. And you gotta ask yourself, who has the authority to bug a place? And these people have bribed an investigator to spy and to make false allegations. I can't even make coffee without being accused of being an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink since May of 2025 at our salon brunch when I was working at the salon. That was the last time I've had a drink. And I can't even make coffee with just my Nescafe water and Starbucks creamer because that's accused of being an alcoholic, when actually the investigator that's behind all of this has been accused of alcoholism, not me. And these people like to project their demons and their insecurities and their flaws onto me to try to get me in trouble and keep me held hostage here longer. It's just like the O.J. Simpson trials, not much different. Powerful people trying to hire other powerful people to cover up their crimes that they have done. You know, the cult has placed hits out on my life, hired a hitman. They have gone through and invaded my privacy, and we have receipts for this as well, for the invasion of privacy. So if you think I'm crazy thinking about the place being bugged, we have receipts for that. I got a text message from my dad that was gonna get my mom a little locket for her, for their anniversary this year, and it was a few months ago. And it had both of their pictures when they were younger, and it was a little heart-shaped pendant and had both of their names engraved on it. And you cannot tell me that my stalker ended up getting the same pendant, with heart-shaped pendant, with his parents on there, and he's not even close with his parents. They're not even alive. And, you know, how did he get that pendant? How did he get access at the same time? And he's also affiliated with the cult as well. So the only way he could have gotten that is through my text messages. Well, who allowed the cult access to my text message? What government official allowed them? You know, we know who it is, and I'm sure the world's gonna find out who it is as well. This person, this government official, has invaded my privacy by bugging out my place. There's another proof of incident as well that they have done. I was having a private conversation with my mom on the phone, and she had told me that my father had a dream about his grandmother or his mom going fishing, and everyone knows that me and my grandma, I was her favorite grandchild, and I have a very special relationship with my grandmother, even though she's no longer here with us. But he had a dream that she was fishing, and the fishing is an inside joke between me and my partner, and it's about the fishes represent children. So me and my partner want to start a family. We want to have children, and so when my father had told my mother that he had that dream about my grandmother fishing, to me that was like a sign that that will come into fruition, that it's going to happen for me and my partner. And I told my mom, you know, that was like a little glimmer of hope for me that I would get out of here and that would happen for me. And lo and behold, like a day or two later, someone in the smear campaign is out fishing with their child. I wonder who. How did they get that information? Off a private phone conversation. You know, there is a dirty rat in our government that's working for our government. He has been bribed by sexual favors, money, and I'm sure publicity. He loves it. He loves the attention he gets. And he likes to force his insecurities and his guilt onto me by making up false allegations that we're an alcoholic because of our past and other things as well, just to keep us locked here and hostage. The world is going to find out who this person is as well. We already know who it is, who the dirty rat, and it's sad that we have someone in authority working for our government that is leaking information and invading someone's rights and their privacy just for money, sex, and fame as well. That's really disturbing and it's really low, honestly. This person has no business being in authority with those kind of morals, that morality, or lack of morality, we should say. If you can be bought, just don't pin false allegations and charges on somebody. You know, they won't even go let me take a blood test to prove my innocence. That's what's so sad and messed up about all this. I get accused of all of these things, and I'm not allowed to prove my innocence by going and taking a blood test, because they knew if they did that they would have nothing to go off, because I don't do anything like that. All I do is stay home, I journal, I make videos, I pray, and that's it. And they think that we're coping with something else, and that's not the truth at all. My faith is all I have, and it's hard to believe someone has faith these days, because these people, that they lack faith in their lives. There is a whole conspiracy, you know. It's not just the cult, it's not just the local police department, and this government official is working with the local police department as well. I said, it's a whole conspiracy of people, and it's sad that the cult has to go out there and hire all these outside resources just to fight one person, when I'm just here, you know, minding my own business. They're that terrified of the truth getting out for what they've done, because they've had a pattern in their lineage of murder, of cover-ups, and lots of other things as well. So these people are so scared of the truth getting out, and it's well documented. So whenever it does come out, people are going to see what they have done, and they're going to see that someone in their lineage has done this before. This has been overwhelming. We are still here in our place, but we get stronger. Each time there's a delay, each time they try to do something, it makes me stronger, because I know the truth. I have faith in God that I'm going to get out of this in one piece. And I have faith that me and my partner are going to be able to have our little fishies as well. You know, they've even tried to take baby names. I'm going to put it out there right now that we had one name in mind, and it was Levi, like after Levi's jeans. So if you see people wearing the Levi's jeans or drawing attention to that, they have told on themselves as well with that, because that, I'm going to put it out there right now, that was a name I had told my mother in private when she was here visiting, the one time I got to visit with her, and that was a few weeks ago, and they have now ran with that name. And all of a sudden you see the whole PR smear campaign talking about their pregnancies, babies, when it was so long ago. So that's how you know they're listening, because they're so, you know, I don't know, they're so fascinated and so obsessed with me that they have to hire government officials to spy on me, and also try to take baby names, storylines, outfits, whatever they can steal. That's all these people do in the cult, is lie, cheat, and steal. Definitely the cheating. We know about that as well. But I just want to make this video, I want to keep my videos short because I feel like they are better that way. But this is what's going on. We are dealing with a conspiracy of people and government officials that have no place to be in their position are spying on us, leaking information because they are paid off and being bribed with sexual favors as well from the cult, which is really gross and really ew. Do your investigation into this government official. There has been lots of reporting on him and his indiscretions as a government official. And yeah, just take a look who would be influenced by money, power, and fame, and who has a drinking problem. It isn't me. I'm here alone, minding my own business. This person has no business working in a government official title and has no business violating my privacy, my rights, all for the sake of a quick paycheck. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day and stay tuned.